If you've actually been watching them play, then you will have seen Luka Doncic get on the fast break with them, either starting it or being a part of it, but definitely contributing to it, whether it's him throwing a full court or half court pass to LeBron James, or vice versa, LeBron throwing one to him. They've been getting out and running, and Luka's actually been a pretty good fit for it, buying into that mentality and being completely open to it, not against it like many claimed he would or had been up until this point. And yes, we can and I will point it out with the stat. Prior to making the trade, the Lakers were averaging 15.9 fast break points per game, good enough for 14th in the NBA and being around league average, not too shabby. But then after making the trade, the Lakers have jumped up to about 18 fast break points per game, 9th in the NBA and now being top 10 in fast break points per game. So even with a fat, slow Luka Doncic quote unquote, I'm sure Nico Harrison would love to hear that and probably has been saying that before, they've actually been playing faster and have been able to take advantage of that part of their offense and overall team identity more than before. And once again, we can point to a stat with that. Prior to making the trade, LeBron, for example, was averaging 4.6 fast break points per game, or for Rui Hachimura, 2 of them per game, or Austin Reeves, 2.2 of them per game. But then after making the trade, LeBron's been averaging about 6.5 fast break points per game. That's about a 2 fast break point per game jump, and that's quite a bit. Or for Rui Hachimura, now averaging 3.2 of them per game, a 1.2 point per game jump. And then for Austin Reeves, now averaging 2.9, up from 2.2. So no matter what way you look at it, pretty much the entirety of their team, and definitely the top half of their team, the guys that like to go out and run, are averaging more fast break points per game with Luka Doncic on their team. Now that's only one small part of it, and definitely not even close to the biggest part, but I did want to point it out. Far too often, Luka gets a bad rep for playing too slow and making teammates accommodate to him rather than him accommodating to them. But up until this point, that's simply not been the case with their team. Even with Luka's preferred style of play or preferred pace of play, at least what people like to claim it is, that's not been a problem and he's actually been accommodating more to them. Or then a couple of plays later, here we have Luka Doncic getting double teamed and pretty much triple teamed at that. And he could have kicked it to Dorian Finney-Smith for a pretty good shot here, but instead he somehow finds LeBron on the weak side for a wide open shot, nobody within the vicinity for about 15 feet, with Zion overcommitting to help defense here, and how often do you see that LeBron James? Nobody near him and getting a completely wide open catch and shoot shot, which he knocks down for his 50,000th point between the regular season and playoffs. And then finally for how effortlessly he can penetrate the defense, here we have him blowing by Jose Alvarado, getting to the paint and making Jordan Hawkins and Bruce Brown draw attention to him, faking a lob pass to Jared Vanderbilt, only to kick it out for Shake Milton for a wide open corner 3-point shot, and then him knocking it down. Or then for his ability to get to the paint and find a lob threat. 2 plays in a row here he does that with Jackson Hayes, penetrating the defense, getting to there with his physicality, bodying CJ McCollum on the first play, drawing the attention of both McCollum and Ibmisi, then throwing it over the top to Jackson Hayes. Then on the second play getting past Trey Murphy, and once again throwing it to Jackson Hayes after getting to the teeth of the defense. So no matter what way you look at it, Luka is generating a ton of open shots to their team, whether it's at the rim or at the 3-point line, definitely helping out teammates and getting them more wide open than probably ever before, especially for a guy like LeBron James. And with that being said, what do you guys think? What have been your takeaways from the Lakers' new look offense with Luka Doncic? Is it more the 3-point line? Is it the pace they play at, or what is it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one, and if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.